My name is Yana, and today I'm gonna talk about the book Stolen Letters to My Captor. This book, I'm gonna talk you about how is this story. So I'm gonna start with a story. In an airport, ready to fly to Vietnam with her parents, Gemma is stolen. Everything appears okay. She's just about to board her plane and leave. She has a teenager's lives, very common, very normal, until she's just about to board her plane and leave again, and until she meets Ty. Ty is a very important character in this story. So his comfortable blue eyes and handsome exterior draw her in. Gemma sits down and shares coffee with him, but reluctant to live with her parents so soon, something unnerves her. However, and before she knows it, she's drugged and stolen. Gemma isn't lucid for a long of time. When she wakes up, she's tied to a bed in the middle of the desert, of the nothing. She can communicate with other people. She can even have a cell phone. There was nothing. By Thai, in an endless wasteland, a desert. Definitely not Vietnam. Actually, with no cell phone or way to contact her family, friends, or escape, Gemma has to try and survive with Thai. He says he won't hurt her, but she don't feel secure in that place, and even with Thai, her fear is always there, alone with that eerie feeling that she had seen him somewhere before, but actually that's impossible because she don't remember. She just like a normal person who see one day and the other day you can't remember, but she remember, and she don't remember how and when she see it. Stolen is the tale of a girl and her captor, of isolationism and fear that grows into something indescribable. I think a novel like Stolen is unique. I never seen a book just like that, with that kind of history, with that kind of theme, because it's the ability to be both horrifying, eye-opening, and honest. There is nothing unbelievable in this book, nothing left to a simple plot device or character malfunction. Every word, every paragraph and page is cool and calculated. That book just makes you feel so weird. Um, Tai is an intelligent person we knew in that book, and if you read, you're gonna know what that what was the plan that he was made. Many times throughout my reading, I can remember the feeling of my stomach. Actually, I'm feeling a lot of things with that book. I fear trickling in as Gemma will try and escape or think about her death, because you imagine being in that situation and you feel horrible. It's something that I will never like that happened to me and other girls, like my sister or my friends. Gemma herself is a heroine that is a vivid and complex. Her strength and ability are combined with parental issues and the need for figure that outwardly shows caring in her life. She is the type of girl of heroine we want to success in escaping. screen the rest of the book. We want her out of his clutches by page 1. But actually, Tai is so different. Tai is so slight that even me falls for him, and I think the readers once they will fall for him. Um, the opening's essence breeds distrust and contempt, but maybe I don't know. You meet the all the things that have tied on how he reactions and other things that you even finish to liking him or falling for him. And that was the case of Hema, that obviously she fell for him and she wasn't capable of thinking about the reality. Well, of course, that's only when he isn't doing something clinical insane. With his own past problems and mental instability, what was I saying? Tai is a character that will befuddle yet interest the readers. Do we want Tai to go to jail? Or do we want him to convince Hema to stay with him and become with the Australian outback? And that really happens. That book makes you fire questions after questions. Adele Selvas never once make it the message easy or even solvable. A scene where Tai takes Hema out to capture a camel. Let it be noted that I had no idea camels were in Australia. I think it wasn't kangaroos there. But to use for no purpose really stood out as being funny, yet still showing your sense of drama. So now I'm gonna read a little bit of that essence. You pulled the pool over your lap and out of your window. The nosed and was pointing at the camels. You were looking them over carefully. Sweat was pouring off your face. It was pouring off mine, to despite the breeze rushing past me. I'm going for the young female. You showed it. The one nearest to us. You okay to drive for a moment? You start to learn out of your window. What are you doing? Take the wheel, you ordered. You didn't give me much choice. As soon as you shouted, you were gone, leaning dangerously out of the car, which started to bank toward the camels. If it kept going like this, your head would probably crash into the back end of one of them. I was tempted to let it. So then you really can see that Hema really hated that guy, but with the time you read and Hema fall for him, and it is so different. The entire metaphor of the capture, bonding, and eventual release of the camel was well done. And parallelly, Hema's struggle flawlessly, their slow build of affection toward a pet and eventually abandoned really did well for the end bigger. Simply, like that is usually lost on me, but your ability to weave it so well into the story made it easy to notice after some trope. This novel is from Lucy Christophers, and I think it's the best of their novels that I ever read. I think she gave us a really good message, and I think reading Stolen as a letter from Hema to Tai, following their time together, is always really made me a great novel. For me, that's the best thing. Actually, I had no problem getting into the story. I had the particular feelings with this, and the style managed to be dark and so dark, yet carried a level of hope and remind me, which also was the important, that this is a syndrome with the name Stockholm, and it's Stockholm syndrome, and this is happening a lot. I think everyone needs to read this book because they learn a lot of things, and I think that's all. Thank you.